Hi, I'm Ed Kelley, editor of The Oklahoman. Not so long ago, I'd get a phone call occasionally from Clara Luper, a call that I always took, even though I knew the topic was always the same. In a strong voice, with a sense of urgency, she wanted us to make note of youngsters from the Northeast Side who were doing good, whether it was in a beauty pageant or a scholarship contest. We tried to follow up on her news tips because we figured any kid who had earned her eye must be someone special. I've often wondered whether those youngsters she was bragging on knew her story, knew what she had done with her life to improve the lives of countless others who followed her. Whether those teenagers in the late 1990s she was calling the newspaper for knew that there were teenagers just like them in the late 1950s who made Oklahoma City a different place, a better place, and that they did it because of Clara Luper. Hopefully young people of all colors across Oklahoma City will begin to know her story, if they don't already this year, the 50th anniversary of the lunch counter sit-ins that Mrs. Luper led in the summer of 1958. That history starts to unfold in an official way this weekend when she's to be honored by Langston University. You see Mrs. Luper now at age 85 and not in the best of health, and it's hard for those of us even deep into middle age to imagine what it took to take a small group of children, including her own, into a segregated department store in downtown Oklahoma City and insist that those kids had a right to be served. At the time, she was a 35-year-old school teacher and mom. History correctly notes it was an historic moment of civil disobedience in Oklahoma. To me, it was more than that. It was an historic moment of courage, and that might be an understatement. I once heard it said that history really is a collective biography of great men. If you believe that, as I sort of do, add great women too. And closer to home, add Clara Luper. The arc of Oklahoma City has changed greatly, and mostly for the better these past 50 years. And Mrs. Luper is one of the big reasons why.